Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another session, and today we're going to deal with surface area of a pyramid. So we'll look at all the types of pyramid. That the first one is rectangular based pyramid, then we're going to look at triangular based pyramid, and lastly square based pyramid. Now, if you want to answer such a question, you better draw the nets of that shape or the pyramid. So the question is asking you to calculate the surface area of the pyramid below. So let's draw it. So let me do something here. And that is a drawing. So yeah, okay. I think that's done. Now let's draw this. Just give me a moment. Okay, let's draw it. Now we're going to draw it this way. It looks like a square. But let me just draw it like a rectangle. And then we're going to have 4 triangles there. Okay, I'm just sketching for now. So it looks like this, where the base is 8 centimeter and the width is 6 centimeter, and we have hypotenuses there, but we don't have the heights of those triangles. But the triangles will be this way. Now you have 2 triangles whose base is 8, and the other 2 triangles whose base is 6. The 2 triangles whose base is 8 is this and this, and the other 2 triangles whose base is 6 is going to be this and this, but the hypotenuses won't change. So but first let's search for the area of the rectangle. An area of rectangle is given by obviously length times width, which is 8 times 6 to give you 48 centimeter square. So that we say length times width. And then we have the 2 triangles, in which let me just draw the 2 triangles. Let me first write area of those triangles. Area of triangles. Okay, so let me draw those 2 triangles, which will look like this. And you have a base of 8 centimeter, and then we don't know the height, but we have the hypotenuses. So obviously we're going to search for the height. So this is 4 and this is 4 centimeter. So the right angle triangle that will help you to find the height is the one whose hypotenuse is 10 and the one whose base is 4. So most probably is this one that you see here. So, and how are you going to find the height? You're doing c squared minus b squared and then square root it to give you a. So our c squared is the hypotenuse minus 4 squared, then square root it. So it's just this and this. So 10 squared minus 4 squared is going to give you 84. Square root of 84. We're going to get square root of 84. You're going to have 9.165 centimeter. So that is your height. Now, remember, there will be 2 triangles. Don't forget about that. So I have base height. I have times our base is 8. This is our base. And the height is the one that we were searching for, times 9.165. Okay. Let's see how much it gives us. It should give us 36.66 centimeter square, but remember we have 2 of them, therefore we'll multiply by 2 to give you 73.32 centimeter square. We have 2 triangles that look the same as this one. So yeah, now the other 2 triangles will have a base, a different base, which will look like this. The different base will look like this: base of 6 centimeter, 10 centimeter. Now let's search for the height. So obviously if you divide by 2, this is going to be 3 centimeter. And now we're searching for the height using Pythagoras Theorem, where we say 10 squared minus 3 squared, square root that. So 100 minus 9 is going to give you 91. Root of 91 is going to give you 9.539. 9.539 centimeter. It's our height. Now let's search for the area. So a half times base times height, base being 6 times 9.539. So a half times 6 times answer, and it's going to give us 28.62. But remember, we have two similar triangles, so therefore multiply by 2, and it's going to give us 57.24 centimeters square. Last but not least is to find the area of the total surface area. The total surface area will include the rectangle plus the four triangles. The area of the rectangle, we found it as 48. So 48 plus the area of the two triangles, 73.32, and the other two triangles, 57.24. If you add them up, how much will it give us? It's going to give us 178.56 centimeter square. That is your answer, okay, for this question. Now let's try this question out. Okay, second question, find the surface area of the pyramid below. Now how will this look like? All right, so so the net will look like this, obviously, this way, and you'll have two triangles there, okay, and another this way, and then let's hit that one. Yeah, so you'll have something like this. So but this is 6 centimeter. Here we have 6 centimeter, we also have 6 centimeter, and obviously the height is going to be 12. The height is 12, so 12 centimeter. The height is 12 centimeter all round. So now we have four triangles, and we need to search for all those four area of those all four triangles. Now let's search for the first triangle that we have at the base, that is this. So up, up, and up. So you have 6 centimeter on a 6 centimeter upper 6 centimeter. We need to find the height, and finding the height, obviously you divide 6 by 2 is going to give you 3 and 3, and using Pythagoras Theorem, 6 squared minus 3 squared, then square root it to find the height. So it's going to give you 36 minus 9, which is 27, then root of 27 is going to give you 5.196. So 5.196 centimeter is your height. Now let's find the area, and that is the area is going to be a half times base times height. Our base is 6 times the height. Let's see how much will it give us. Okay, 15.59 centimeter square. So that is the answer to the first triangle. Let's look at the other triangles. Now the other triangles, which include three triangles which resemble each other, and I'll draw it here. You'll see it. You have another triangle that like this, whose base is 6 and whose height is different, which is 12 centimeter, and those triangles are these ones on the side here. Okay, and they include three triangles. So this is much easier because you have the height. You just take a half times 6 times height, a half base height, and it's going to give you 3 times 12, that is 6 centimeter square. Now let's add them up. 15.59, the total surface area, 15 plus 15.59 plus 36, which will give you plus 36 is going to give you 51.59 centimeter square. That is that. But wait, I forgot something. By the way, because we have three triangles like this, I'm going to multiply by 3. Totally forgot about that. That 6 times 3 gives you 108 centimeters square, and therefore this is not 36 but it's supposed to be 108. And as a result, if you add these two up, 15.59 plus 108 is now giving you 123.59. Or significant figure is going to be 123.6 centimeters square. Now we have a question like this, where you've been asked to calculate the surface area of the pyramid below. Much easier. So obviously, if you draw the net, it should be something like this. I'm not a good drawer, but it should look like this. So this is 3 centimeter, and you have the height, which is 4 centimeter. Okay, now area, let's decide for the area of square. Okay, the area of the square is given by 3 times 3, which is 9 centimeters square. An area of triangle. Okay, but we have, remember, 4 triangles, and which is very easy to find it out because we already have the height, so 3 centimeters, and the height being 4. So just take half base height, so a half times base, which is 3 times our height. So 3 times 4 is 12, divided by 2 is going to be 6 centimeters square. But since there are 4 similar triangles, and the reason why they're similar is because they'll have the same bases due to the square base. So 6 times 4 triangles, which will give you the 4 triangles, this, and this. So it gives you 24 centimeter square. Now add up the area of the square, total surface area, which is equal to area of the square plus the area of the 4 triangles, which is 24 centimeters square, and it's going to give you a direct answer, which is it 33? Yes, 33. So that is 3 centimeters square, and that is your answer.